Oh, yep, I'm gonna yuck your brains out.
Welcome to Not My Ghost, Not My Problem.
The paranormal comedy podcast where belief meets skepticism.
We're the podcast that haunts back.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Jen.
And I'm Joel.
Welcome back, Joel.
Baby girls, ladies, hello.
We're very happy to
Guys,
have
gals, non-binary pals in the listening sphere. Hello.
Hello. We're so happy
Hi.
to have you back. I can't believe that you decided to come back after the last one, that you didn't run for the hills because we're insane.
We are.
People are paying attention to me. I love it.
The feedback that we have gotten from your episode has been phenomenal. Our patrons asked if you were joining the Discord.
They did.
They loved you.
Yeah, after you joined the live, one of them messaged us and was like, is Joel going to join our Patreon Discord?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
And this is going to make me sound like an old man. I don't know what Discord is.
Okay.
Kelly
barely know
that's
what
okay.
Discord is. So.
I know it's like an app you can talk to people. And that's as far as I know. Some guy at the game shop yesterday, I asked him, hey, can you get this particular Warhammer figure? And he's like, well, if you go on our Discord and ask, we could probably... No, I don't know what Discord is, but I like it even less now.
That's fair.
Stay off my lawn, you goddamn kids. You know, that's how I feel.
Think of it as like a way better version of those like 90s, early 2000 chat rooms that you used to be in.
Oh, so like...
But controlled, depending on, like for our group, our Discord literally only has us and our 5 patrons.
Oh, cool. So I don't need to worry about like being 15 and having a 40-year-old badass kid to see my wang.
No.
Cool.
Won't happen.
Love it.
Well, I mean, I don't. One of our patrons might ask, but
we don't control them. We make no promises. But if they do, they will be removed from the Discord server because that is not appropriate.
Not appropriate.
And sent to my personal Discord server. Hello.
Yes.
I apologize. Please continue. I'm steer the ship, damn it. Steer the ship.
We're not
very
good at
doing
for
that. You. Joel, you recently put out a video from your Welcome to Destination What the Fuck Are You Still Doing There series. And it seems as if you have had a recent paranormal experience. Would you like to tell us about it?
Oh, I'm such an idiot. Listen, I have a brand, and that brand is don't go to the spooky stuff. I went to the spooky stuff. So we have this a building in town that was a former Freemason
temple.
And now the downstairs is a bookstore with a metaphysical shop in it. Ooh. And on the other, that's who was with there walking me around is the owner of the Rural Witch Company in Seymour, Indiana. Check them out on Facebook for all your crystal needs. And the other side is the game shop. So they were like, oh yeah, it's super haunted. I was like, it would be great for money if I walked around upstairs and did a couple episodes of Destination What the Fuck. First one went off without a hitch. FYI, the moment I started up the stairs, I was like, yeah, the vibes are off. Daddy no like this. Me no likey. Spidey senses a tingling.
Now, do you think that's because you have a fear of paranormal experiences, or did it feel like there was really an energy shift?
It felt like I felt like little Ralph Wiggums from The Simpsons. I'm in danger.
Okay.
So we get there and we get to, I guess it's either the Grand Hall or the Ritual Room. I'm not sure which one it was.
Both sound fantastic.
Yeah.
Both sound like I shouldn't be there. So I get the first episode done. It's fine. I just run through my lines. Pop, 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 pop. get to the second one, and before that, I'm gonna put out some footage of her of the witch lady being all like, "Did you hear that?" I'll be like, "No, I didn't hear that. What am I supposed to have heard? Nothing. Okay, cool. Thanks." And it is right at the end, and I'm making this joke where it's like, boy, turn your ass into a banana and peel the fuck out of there. And I had more like pretend you're fucking Flojo, date myself, but everyone's going to get the reference. I got to make yourself a banana, and then you can see my face as the dawning realization comes in that something behind my ear has just gone, and then poked me in the fucking back. You can watch in real time me register all of that and then go, and we're done. I'm out. I hauled ass faster. Would not have gotten out of the. I left her behind at some points. Like, come on, let's go. Don't you want to see the room number 5? Fuck no. I don't want to see anything. I was staring at the floor. I wasn't looking at any of the dark rooms next. I know we are leaving. They poked my back. I'm getting the fuck out of there. This is what happens when I don't follow my own advice.
You didn't follow your own advice.
No.
Me, on the other hand, the one time I got touched at Penhurst, I ran out to Kelly and was like, something just touched me. And I was like giddy and sad that it was almost closing time and we had to leave.
I got scratched at Penhurst.
Twice.
I was like, look at this. Look at this. Yeah.
We seem to be built a little differently here. And it turns out, when it comes to the evolutionary sense of fight or flight, I am not a fighter. I am a flyer. I will
we don't fight it either.
I will take the frequent flyer coward miles.
We sit and enjoy.
You're better than me.
We approach it with curiosity. We are the ones who advanced civilization while everybody else was running away.
Yep. We'll go with that.
Okay. Listen, I love you, so I'm just going to stop now. Anyway.
Please roast me. You cannot, no. I guarantee you can't say anything meaner to me than Jen does.
That's fair. I'm pretty mean to her on a regular basis. It's out of love, though.
Okay. See, we'll get there. We will, baby girl. We gonna get there.
All right.
We're gonna get there. This is only my second show. I can't start saying stuff that's gonna get me on a watch list yet. We gotta wait a little bit. We gotta let it marinate, baby. We gotta let the juices flow.
Okay. Jen? Would you like to let the juices flow, Jen?
Seems to me they already have. I made that joke. That went there. Okay. Anyway. Hi, everybody.
I'm just drinking my wine. Welcome to our scripted, unscripted banter, y'all. And we do have a question for you, Joel. Well, I have a question for you and Kelly. And I have a feeling that Joel's really not going to be able to answer this one, but I was curious, so.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. What is... What is one paranormal thing you wish you could experience just once?
Ooh, I guess it's on me.
Well, oh no, I got one.
Oh, go ahead, go.
Oh, I absolutely want to see, like they always talk about in those movies where like those old timey Victorian era occult table reads where they would like summon someone and there'd be one person that the ghost would speak through, and they always do the extra over the top stuff where like the goo comes out of the mouth and forms a person, whatever the heck that's called. I would love to see that. If we're gonna go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I'd love to see, and watch like a dead factory owner from 17th century England out of some guy's face. Be like, the players are not working hard enough.
Would you want it to happen to you, though, or would you just want to see it?
I want to listen. I want to see it.
Okay, so for me, I've experienced a lot. Like I've been scratched, I've been touched, I've seen things, I've heard things. I think, have you ever seen or heard people that they feel like an entity like moved through them? And they could almost like smell, like some people will be like, oh, I smelled my grandmother, like the perfume she wore. And I felt this energy like move through my body and I smelled my grandmother's perfume or my grandpa's tobacco from his pipe or something. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have two. One is, and I think you've kind of asked this question in the past before, if it was like no consequences, what's something I would like to experience. Like I know for a fact that this won't last. It'll be like a small moment and then it'll be gone. But I would love to be possessed momentarily, but not permanently.
But see, you didn't say no consequences.
Right, I did.
I would be down for that too if there was no consequences.
So that's why I have another one, because that one I can't guarantee. I'm not inviting it unless I know for a fact it'll be for like 5 minutes and then we move on.
Right.
Y'all a couple of freaks. I'm sorry. God damn.
But my second one, that it's just in general, would be like a full-bodied apparition for more than like a split second, because technically I have seen a full-bodied apparition, but it was like for a second. So your brain starts to question, like, did I really see that or did my brain make it up? Like, I want to see it for like 30 seconds. Something where I can't be like, my brain just made that up.
Are we talking Ghostbusters level full body apparition, or are we talking Casper full body apparition?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to be sure. There's a big difference. So, okay.
Like the librarian, like the lady in the library. Like that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which they were definitely telling Jen and I to shh because we're loud.
They absolutely would.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Joel,
no.
I know it's hard to believe, but Jen and I are actually very, very loud and boisterous people. Kind of obnoxious, but you know, I love that about us.
Yeah, me too.
And I got nothing. I don't. Nope.
It looks like you had something, and then you were like, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it. Yeah. We saw it floating around in there.
I don't often listen to the little voice in my head that says, hey, don't do it. I don't know why that voice sounds like he's from New York in the 30s, but the voice is saying, there are times where the voice is like, that's only funny in your head, pal. That's not funny out loud. That was one of those moments where it's like, this will be Nope. I have saved my job many a times by listening to that voice, and I just got this gig, okay? I am the comedy and the eye candy. All right? That's all I have going for me, is I'm occasionally funny, and I'm like mildly cute, okay? That's all I got.
I thought you were going to say occasionally funny and super hot is what I thought you were going to say.
I would go with that.
No.
I would have agreed with you, but I thought that's what you were going to say.
Oh, no, I hate myself.
You're not mildly funny.
Yeah, I was
you're
say,
very funny.
He's very funny. Yeah. So that whole
you're
sentence
funny,
was
you're
wrong.
Funny, and your attractiveness, they are right there.
Yeah.
Maybe I just like people that make me laugh too, though.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Steer the ship, Jen.
You're asking the wrong person to steer the fucking ship.
I would like to request, once we get to our stories today, by the way, welcome to our Paranormal Postcards episode where we read your stories. And today, Joel is going to read one of your stories. And we have not even sent it to him yet because we did not want him to have even the slightest bit of a chance to pre-read this at all.
No, because
it's kind of pissing me off if we're going to be 100% honest. Like, I have had to fight the urge not to send you guys shitty emails being like, where's the fucking story? I want to read this fucking story beforehand. I am an actor and I must know my role before beginning it.
Nope. We want your genuine reaction to this one. Maybe in the future we'll send them to you ahead of time. But this one, we want your genuine reaction. Yeah.
Fine.
But see, we don't pre-read these all the time either.
We didn't
usually you're getting ours.
We've started now. that we just don't want to sound too much like an idiot when we're reading in front of you, because before we would just sound like an idiot, messing up, stumbling over our words, and then I would just edit all that shit out so nobody else would know that it happened. So
True. And now you had been witness to it.
even though she did pre-read that story last time.
And it wasn't even the wine. I do this all the time.
She does that when she's.
Are we sure?
She does that when she's reading her own episode that she researched and wrote. She does that. So
in the morning when I'm only having coffee.
Yes.
But I would like to request, since I am drinking wine, that I read my story first in this episode.
We can do that.
Just so I can get through it, and then just sit back and drink wine while I listen to you guys read. Are we ready for stories?
Yeah, I think we're ready. Let's dive in.
Awesome. All right. Our first story is from Wendy. Jen, do we know Wendy?
No. We don't.
Wendy's just a listener.
Wendy is I know, we're so shocked when we actually have just a random listener, and it's not like someone we know or a friend or a patron.
Right.
Like just someone from the wild that just like stumbled upon our podcast.
Welcome, Wendy.
Oh my God, it's Wendy, you guys. I'm so excited.
We have we'll do this all the time where someone will comment or like message us on like social media, and we'll text each other, do you know this person? I'm like, no. I'm like, oh my God. We have a real fan.
You need to have a soundboard now. Every time it's like that. Now it's like, today's story comes from Wendy. Wendy. That's what I feel you need.
You can do that sound effect for us as we read the stories.
Okay, well,
you'll be our soundboard.
You'll be our soundboard.
Read the instruction again. We'll do that again.
Okay. Today's story is from Wendy.
Wendy.
Welcome, Wendy.
Thanks, Wendy.
Thanks for listening. Okay. Hi, my name is Wendy.
Wendy. Oh, sorry. We're not.
I knew you were gonna do that, and I knew Kelly was not gonna pause. I saw that one coming.
I didn't see it coming, and I'm the one who made the joke.
I recently found your podcast and finally caught up on all of the episodes. I have been a paranormal investigator since I was 18, so I have a lot of experiences, but I thought I would start with the one that actually scared me, at least for a second. We want them all, Wendy.
Send them all,
thank
please.
You for starting with this one. For background, I worked third shift security for many years. The post I was assigned to consisted of 3 buildings that we had to check twice a night. One operated 24 hours a day. The other 2 were only occupied on the first shift. There were many stories that I had heard about the other 2 factories, but nobody said anything about the warehouses having activity. I had been at this post for about 3 years at the time of this story. I had already become aware that the warehouse definitely had some presences, whether anyone mentioned them or not. There was a random guy with a military-style haircut wearing a red flannel shirt, jeans, and brown work boots who we regularly saw standing between 2 of the bay doors. For example, he almost seemed protective. So I would just make sure I spoke to him on my way through that area every night. It was very nice of you, Wendy.
Yeah.
Okay. So would she just see him standing there like the whole time, or just like in passing, like, hey, did you see the flannel guy? I thought I saw a flannel guy. Is he there now? No. Okay. Is that what she means by that? Or like legitimately there's a guy in flannel there the whole time, like mean mugging her?
I think they have seen the flannel shirt guy in that area. And then Ash, whether he's there or not, when she passes through that area, she always addresses him and says hello because he seems protective.
It didn't make it sound like he was just standing there like watching.
I wasn't sure. Listen. I had a whole joke and I can't remember it now. Like mid-sentence, it was completely gone. Well, Wendy's.
What this podcast desperately needed was a third host with ADHD.
Desperately, obviously.
Yes.
No.
2 is not enough.
Not enough at all.
We are the triumphant. Never mind. Fuck, I can't even finish that. Continue, god damn it.
One night, I was making rounds alone as usual when I decided to change my route. I tried to do this sometimes, particularly for safety, and partially. Oh, that's not part. It was partially for safety. I'm sorry, Wendy. I'm kind of dumb. Partially for safety and partially out of boredom. I walked through a small door connecting the main part of the warehouse to the cold side. We called it that because for whatever reason, that half of the building was unheated. As I passed through the door, I glanced at the little storage area between the wall and the cold side restrooms. Usually it was completely empty, but on this night, I saw a younger teenage girl, probably around 14, standing there, glaring at me.
Glaring. I don't like the glaring.
I don't like glaring.
Now,
Listen, I'm going to say this now. There is very few things more frightening than a 14-year-old girl because they are, by nature, Satan's handmaidens and just the purveyors of chaos in this world. But to see a spectral one at a factory staring at you in a place,
glaring.
I'm sorry, glaring at you in a place where the name is the cold room. Yeah. Now you are fucked, Wendy.
Yeah, I didn't have a great time in high school
Oh, wait,
with other
it
14-year-old
gets better.
girls, so that would terrify me.
It gets better, guys.
Does it?
Fuck.
She
I
was
called
dressed,
it. I fucking called it. Go.
She was dressed in classic 80s goth attire. Black work boots, ripped black tights, tight-fitting black lace top, leather jacket, and lots of chains, and had that really pale makeup with her eyes outlined in coal and black lipstick with a deep red liner.
Honestly, though,
You just saw Sandman's sister, Death, from the comic book.
I would rather see that type of 14-year-old girl than like a cheerleader, preppy 14-year-old girl, because those are the ones I had my negative experiences with in high school. So
I was friends with all the goths.
yeah, I would have vibed with the goths. It'd have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I feel, I don't know, because we're talking about 14-year-old girls. So as a man on Beyonce's internet, I don't know where to go with this one. That I, you know what, I'm like,
Completely fair.
yeah, I'm gonna sit this part out. Continue. I want to hear the rest. But no, she sounds like the sister of the Sandman, Death, from the comic books.
I don't have an idea of reference for that, so I will believe you.
Me either. So
Listen, there's a group of listeners right now who are just punching their fists in the air, just being like, yes, Joel gets it.
My daughter's probably one of them, so I can ask her later.
Your daughter is a woman of sophistication.
My immediate thought was, oh crap, I don't want to have a hurt kid. So what are my options? She raced down the little opening towards me.
Oh, hello.
Obviously trying to be as threatening as possible. Got right up to me, smirked, and then vanished.
Hold up. Hey, Wendy. You said this was like a little one. I'd start with the small one. This is not.
No, this was the one that scared her.
scared her the most.
Briefly.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I was about to say, how is this a little one? Girl, what the fuck has happened to you? What trauma took place where this is just a little one? Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Now it seems more appropriate.
Yeah.
I got it. Fucking smirked at her.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I.
And
I
then
don't know if I
vanished.
dislike the glaring or the smirking. I don't know which one is worse.
The combination of the both
They're
is terrifying.
Terrible.
Yeah.
To 14-year-olds, first off, as a father of a 13-year-old boy, okay, him at 14, at 13, he's an asshole, okay? I love my son, but imagine that 13, 14-year-old fucking, I know better than you, smirk, except this one's dead and can go invisible. Oh,
Is the
Okay.
13-year-old the one
fuck no.
that you recently had on a video?
No, the most recent one, that was the 10-year-old.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm terrible with ages when it comes to children, so I have no idea. But he's pretty freaking adorable.
Yeah.
They're both cute little turds.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
love them. But
Yeah.
no, just that 13, 14-year-old fucking, because they have no soul. They have no conscience. They're evil little hormonal turds, and then you're
Mhm.
stuck like that for all eternity. So you're just staring like, meh. Oh fuck.
This is why
No.
when I was a teacher, I said I never could teach middle school because fuck that. Like I can't. I dealt with the third graders, and by the end of the third grade year, they started getting kind of mouthy, and I was like, nope, that's it. Now I'm gonna send them off to fourth grade and move on. But I couldn't go any older than that.
Yeah, no.
Terrifying.
Wendy, fuck that.
All right. Yes, I cursed out loud at that point, probably very loudly, honestly. Then kind of laughed and said, yeah, very funny. At which point I heard what I figured was her voice laughing. She never would give me a name, so I nicknamed her Lilith.
Oh, great name.
Which she seemed to like.
'Cause she's a fucking demon, Wendy.
After that night, I would catch sight of her pretty often. She also loved to play pranks on security, like taking our keys and hiding them in areas that we had looked into but not entered, like the break room or the restrooms. We would also hear her giggling occasionally, which always meant it was time to go and see what she had done this time. I'm
Y'all
sorry
are too fucking casual. No, it's not just Wendy. It's the whole staff. Everyone's like, oh, did we hear laughter? I guess our resident ghost, fucking Lilith, that is just done something new. Come on, guys. Let's go find out what Lilith has fucking... No. God damn it. Wendy, what happened, baby girl? What happened? You are far too fucking casual for that shit. Y'all are too casual. Both of you are too casual about this. There should be... Everyone's Spidey said, no, fuck that.
She did say,
No.
Wendy did say she was a paranormal investigator. So, like, this is probably nothing for her.
Right.
That's nothing. No, that's not nothing. It ran at you.
I agree that would be probably top tier paranormal investigator experience.
Yes. If as I said earlier, a full bodied apparition is one of the things I really want to see. But if a 14-year-old goth chick ran at me smirking, that would be a little. I would be mildly scared.
The first time.
Yeah, the first time.
But it seems like she then liked the name and she's very playful. So Wendy says, I'm sorry this is so long and probably not scary to y'all.
Oh, when she sent this in, it was probably before we started having Joel on. So
yeah, probably. Like I said, it was one of the few times the spirit managed to catch me completely off guard.
Yeah.
I think it sounds fascinating. And listen, if I'm anywhere and a spirit straight on runs at me, I'm going to jump and scream and respond as a reflex. Absolutely.
For sure.
But
no, I'm going to scream, shit my pants, and then die. Again, listen, I love you two, okay? But y'all are too fucking casual about this shit. There's a ghost named fucking Lilith, all right? Coming at... There's never been a good Lilith in the history of...
We had Lilith Czar on our podcast, and she was phenomenal. Are you kidding me?
Okay, I stand corrected.
Thank
There's
you.
been one Lilith.
Thank you.
Thank you for correcting.
I mean, as far back as I can go, Dr. Fraser Crane's ex-wife's name was Lilith, and she was terrible.
She was pretty.
Okay.
It was pretty bad. Jen doesn't know what we're talking about.
I watched Frasier when my parents had it on.
Well, we're not talking about Frasier.
Oh, is that what you said?
We're talking about Cheers.
Oh no,
Which is
no!
the
I
show
actually
Frasier started on.
watched Cheers. I actually
Oh.
watched Cheers. Norm.
Hey guys, something
I love Ted Danson, so
Now that we've said that, all I can think of is the theme song to Frasier. Oh, baby, I hear the spirits are calling. I'm smelling them rotten eggs. I think that means it's just a demon. Oh, shit, now let's run away. But I don't know what to do with that ectoplasmic and scrambled eggs.
That was perfect.
Oh,
Joel.
fuck, here she
That was
comes
perfect.
again. Dun, dun. Yeah. I'm on another. I apologize. Why are we going on the Frasier talk? We're talking about Wendy.
Wendy, thank you so much for sending in your
thank
story.
you, Wendy.
We loved it.
Yes.
Please send more. And thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being a fan of our podcast.
Yay. Yes, please send us all of the stories.
Yes, please, Wendy. I know that I talk a lot of shit, but Wendy, I do appreciate your story. I still think you're fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs that you're still doing that. That would be the beginning and end of my paranormal investigation career right there. Wendy's got more backbone than me, it appears.
I mean,
Well, you know what? The more episodes I'm doing of this, I'm beginning to find everyone has more of a
I was about
backbone
to
than
say
me.
that.
I know you were. I'm going to take the ammo right out of your fucking gun. How you feel about that? Huh? That's what I thought. Good girl. Good girl.
Jen, I think you should go next. I think we should save the best for last and make Joel wait just a little longer.
But I don't do good with delayed gratification, damn it. I mean, sure, go, Jen. Go for it.
Okay, well, our next story is from Katrona. And you met Katrona, Joel, at our Patreon live.
You might not remember it because you were very ill.
You were
at the
very
time.
ill, but it's fine.
See, now I'm stuck at making songs.
Go ahead. Sing us another song.
Now I'm thinking of the band Guster. Katrona, you're Miss Oklahoma. Go on. I'm sorry. Hi, Katrona. It's good to hear from you again.
Hi, Katrona.
Katrona.
Hello again, ladies. Katrona writes in a lot of stories.
Fantastic.
I can't believe I forgot this happened. It's not always ghost. When I got married to my ex-husband, we went to St. Augustine for our honeymoon. Great location, if I do say so myself.
The hottest people live there.
The hottest. He was eager because I had lived there and told him about some of the hauntings I had experienced, and he wanted to see if he could punch a ghost.
My man. See, I didn't know where this story was going because you're like, I'm going to write into a podcast about my scary story. And you immediately start with my ex-husband. I was like, oh, this could go bad because if he's the ex, it's not good. Oh, shit. I didn't know where we were going to go with this. But the fact he's trying to punch a ghost, I kind of like this guy already. I love everything. I love every sentence, every word in that sentence. It just keeps getting better. Go on. I'm sorry.
So we booked one of the ghost tours for the night of our arrival. And the next day, we went around to the various sites in the city that hadn't really been mentioned on the tour. And I live here, so I should know how to pronounce this, but I think it's the Zoyrada house. I did look it up when I first read this story, but in my defense, that was many weeks ago because someone was sick and canceled on us. So it's been a while.
So I have once again completely derailed the episode, and we're not exactly sure where Jen stopped in this story, but she's going to pick up where we believe that she stopped in this story.
Yes, exactly. I told my ex that punching a ghost was probably unlikely, but he insisted that his soul energy was powerful enough to accomplish it.
Stop. Hold up. What?
What?
What? All I can think right now, when you say that again. Say that again.
He insisted his soul energy was powerful enough to accomplish it.
No, I heard it. I heard it. Okay. I'm glad he's your ex-husband.
She is too.
That's a level of fucking dumb. I don't care if he hears this. My soul energy is strong enough that no. See, there's this old video game. I can't even remember the name of it. It was set in the 1920s. It was basically, there was a guy, you never played him. He was just in the background. He was a former boxer who had magical boxing gloves with like runes and shit inscribed on them. He could punch ghosts and demons and werewolves.
Sounds cool.
So that's what I thought. That's cool. But no, wow, my soul energy is, I haven't heard that kind of edgelord bullshit since I played Vampire the Masquerade in the 90s. Yes, did I just date myself? Abso-fucking-lutely. Am I ashamed? No. My soul energy. Oh my God. Soul energy. I'm gonna put good money. He said that shit unironically too. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that rant. It's just, I hear dumb shit like that, and I'm like, wow, not an ounce of irony, or just, that was totally serious. Holy
Joel, one day, we'll get you there. You're going to stop apologizing for your rants. That's why we brought you on here.
The fucking soul energy. Soul energy. Soul energy. Oh, he went from the coolest guy on the planet, right? He was like that cool, edgy kid in the youth group that was like, yeah, man, I listen to Marilyn Manson, but I still rock out for the Lord. And now he's just turned into that guy who you don't allow the youth group anymore because he's kind of not allowed around children in schools.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm so. Jen, you need to keep going, or I am going to rant about this motherfucker.
Okay. So Katrona says, nothing really showed itself while we were on the guided tour or on our own. I felt some strange energy around the Zorata house, but no spirits showed up.
Probably because it was his fucking soul energy. This newlywed soul energy around the Zorata house. I interrupted. I'm sorry. Go on.
Until that night. As you might imagine, for a honeymoon, we went to sleep pretty late, probably around 1 or 2 a.m.
His soul energy keeping your ass up all night. That soul energy for my honey, moon and gray rock girls, baby, soul energy.
And
I'm done.
And suddenly, I found myself in downtown St. Augustine, feeling chilled to the bone and gut wrecked that I was by myself.
I missed something.
No, you didn't. It's fine. Just
okay.
Just keep listening.
Okay.
I knew I was supposed to be at our hotel, which was a 20-minute walk from St. George Street. And I needed to get back there urgently. For those who do not know downtown St. Augustine, St. George Street is the main, that's the street. That's downtown St. Augustine. It's where all the shit happens.
It's the same street that's got that weird seafood and anime place back. I remember from back in the day. It had this weird restaurant that had seafood and nothing but anime pictures from all over the wall.
I don't
Not
know.
ringing a bell.
No. I live here. I don't know what you're talking about.
You must not be there
This was
anymore.
2004,
Okay, that's
2005,
fair.
okay?
It could very well not be there anymore.
I
Yeah.
just remember that place and St. George. I just know that. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But if you,
My soul energy took over the joke. I had something better, but my soul energy and my chi and the power therein fucked it all up. So sorry.
Okay. Okay.
the walk seemed to be taking forever, though I knew I wasn't by myself. Something was out there in the dark, watching, waiting. I felt like I was walking through quicksand. But
Jen,
eventually...
you're freezing. You're
What?
freezing.
Oh.
You're freezing.
Am I back? This is my...
Very blurry.
This is my I'm freezing dance. Am I back? Yes. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I felt like I was walking through quicksand. But eventually, thankfully, the hotel came into view.
That's my soul energy release face.
God, I hope not. See, with you take things that I would usually cut out and then say something so funny that I'm not going to be able to cut it out.
It's okay. You say I hope not. There's nothing. That's gonna be it. 2024.
What?
All right, 2024. That's the last time the face was sprayed.
Oh God! I was like,
Okay.
what is 2024? What are we talking about?
Okay, so guess what? It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be so much worse. I'm gonna look like Goofy having a stroke.
Oh, I hope you make that noise too.
Please do.
That'd be great.
Please do.
Record that voice. Just to record audio for that.
Oh, imagine dirty ASMR. Yep, I'm gonna yuck your brains out. If you don't start the show off with that, it's like
That's gonna be our cold open right there.
Definitely.
Oh God.
We don't even have to look for it. That's it.
Done.
Yuck, you've been a good girl. I'm gonna yuck your brains out. Oh, sorry. Go on. Come on, Jen. What's wrong?
Oh, okay.
Good.
I'm good. I'm okay.
You make me have that like asthmatic laugh. That's smoky.
I really
laugh.
need to know what happened. What happened to her?
I'm gonna tell you if you stop interrupting me.
Hey, yuck, hurry up. Hurry the yuck up.
I'm never gonna be able to look at Goofy the same way again. I felt like I was walking through quicksand, but eventually, thankfully, the hotel came into view, just as an evening wind blew through the scene. I bolted for the stairs and made the mistake of looking behind me. I was sort of hoping, sort of not, to see whoever the fuck had been following me the whole time. But no, instead, there was a ground-level green fog all around the hotel and coming up the stairs towards me.
No. I don't like that.
I scrambled to the top, and after a...
All right, did we finally find your limit of what's okay? Oh, that's good to know. Oh, I hear something whisper in my ear and touch me without my consent. It's, oh, Joel could be in such a pussy. But you see a natural phenomenon like fog, and suddenly, oh no, fog, a bridge too fucking far. That's good. No. I
don't like a lot of things. That doesn't mean I'd run away from it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And it was green fog. When is fog green?
In Chernobyl, obviously.
Oh, okay. Fair point.
I don't know why I got
Crazy.
real defensive about that last bit there. That seemed a bit over the top.
I do just want to point out, and I wanted to say it, but you kept on talking. I don't know if you know, but whenever anyone says the word phenomena,
That's what we do on the podcast.
we do that every time. Do, 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 do. Every time. Yes.
You're supposed to keep going. Come on.
Do, 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 do. We shouldn't have told him that because now he's just going to randomly throw that word out there for us to.
I most certainly fucking am.
Yep. I scrambled to the top, and after a couple of false starts, back into our hotel room. And then I was sleeping in bed again. And the fog, it made it under the bedroom door, and I was paralyzed in the bed as it crept up the sides of the bed and under the covers and grabbed a hold of my feet.
I told you I didn't like it.
I don't, you know me, Kelly. I don't like that. Don't fuck with me when I'm sleeping.
Where's this motherfucker's soul energy? He's got every goddamn chance to show the power of his soul energy. And now, can I just ask you a quick question about this story before we go any further? So there was no, like, they're on their honeymoon. So obviously, they soul energied themselves to sleep, and then she just woke up in the middle of the street 20 minutes away? Is that what I'm getting here?
Just wait.
I have a feeling it's something else, but I'll reserve.
I don't do that well, but go on.
It's almost over. You're fine. You can wait a couple of seconds, Joel. Calm down.
It's the same thing I say every time we have sex. It's almost over, I promise. The sadness will be over soon for you. The shame will live with me forever.
That's what I was going to say. That's what my ex-husband used to say. It's almost over.
See, I haven't cried this time yet. Aren't you proud, Mummy? I'm sorry, was that gross? Let me try that again. I haven't cried yet. Are you proud of me, Mummy?
Nope, it doesn't. The fact that you say "mommy" just ruins it. The voice was great until "mommy" came out, and then I'm out.
You got to take the mommy out of that shit. Yeah.
I can't. It's called unresolved issues.
Unresolved trauma. Been there, done that.
That's the podcast. The second podcast, as soon as Jen gets more time, that I want to start with both of you is called Unresolved Trauma. That is, I think, a great podcast idea for the three of us.
I'm kidding. Mom, I'm joking. I know for a fact my mother's going to be watching this. I'm joking.
I didn't take it
You're
for a second.
You're fucking phenomenal, Mom, and I appreciate you.
I didn't take it for a second that you were actually talking about your actual mother.
No, me neither.
At all.
This is the internet. Welcome to the world where simple words get twisted wrong.
I've seen the video where your mom did the destination. What the fuck are you still doing here? And that was fantastic.
Yeah. Mrs. Joel, you are amazing.
Yes. Wonderful.
Thank you for creating this human being because we love him.
Go on. I'm sorry. Continue.
I was thrashing and fighting, trying to get it off of me, but I wasn't moving at all. I couldn't. The green, I know you might have forgotten, the green fog that crept over the bed.
Yeah.
It was wrapping itself around my legs and making it further up my body, and I couldn't move. I tried to call out to my ex, but I couldn't do that either. I was frozen.
Let it go. Let it go. Sorry.
But suddenly, I was being shaken awake. I felt stiff and contorted. My ex told me
that his soul energy done knocked the shit out of me. I was stiff and contorted and I hallucinated. Listen, that motherfucker a piece of shit. He's a weak motherfucker, but his soul energy made me lose my grasp on reality. Oh, Lordy. I am never going to not remember this conversation.
Yeah. Katrona has great stories.
She does. They're fantastic.
I love Katrona.
Yeah.
I fucking love her.
Yeah.
My ex told me I had been screaming, and he joked that he was concerned the cops would be called to the hotel, thinking there was a murder happening. There wasn't.
He's murdering that ass. Sorry. Katrona, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thankfully, and there was no green frog. There was no green frog.
Green frog.
Hey ho, Kermit the spirit energy here. I just came all over this woman.
There was no green fog in the room. I cautiously explained what had happened, and my ex comforted me, and I calmed down from the terror, but I wasn't able to fall back asleep for the rest of the night. Stay safe and stay spooky, Katrona.
Love you, Katrona.
Katrona, I appreciate you immensely, and thank you for allowing me to A, hear this story, and B, make these jokes. Now, Katrona, I have a couple of questions, and I'm sure you're all going to be all like, oh, here comes Joel. He's about to make a look or a, spirit energy joke. But I do have legitimate questions. One, so what you're saying is you were having a very intense nightmare. So Katrona, when I'm next on, I want to hear a response from it. Do you feel that this was a paranormally induced nightmare, or
I don't think it was a nightmare. I think she was astral projecting.
Yeah, that's my thought too.
Sorry, Joel.
Somebody gonna finish this set? God damn it. Okay. Anyway, the next question is what do you think if you believe that this was a metaphysical, spiritual thingamabobby, what's the message? Because there's always some sort of message.
Good question.
There's always. What's the message? What's going on? There's almost always. Yeah. There's always a message of some sort.
I agree.
I don't know. Sometimes spirits are just dicks and they just want to scare people.
That's the message.
That's the message then.
Yeah, maybe.
That they're a dick.
Yeah, I'm just asking what she thinks because I'm very curious to hear about this. Secondly,
maybe it was an omen to be like, you're on your honeymoon and this guy's not right for you.
Did he ever make the claim that he had, in fact, during the course of your marriage, punched a ghost? Did he follow through with that? And 3, did he use any other cringy statement besides soul energy? Because I want to hear it, because I want to turn him into a new character that I can make fun of on fucking TikTok. And I feel like he probably talks like this. And it's like, I really feel like my chi is like really strong with the soul energy. And it's like, whatever, Mom, you don't understand me.
I kind of like it.
I'm a real alpha, okay? You think you're an alpha? Please. An alpha's so awesome. He's a voluntary cock. Whoa.
I like it.
Sorry.
I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's the perfect character. Katrona, you may have just inspired a new character for Joel.
To
exploit
like it.
On social media.
Yeah. And it just answer all these questions on Discord, Katrona, and we'll pass them along to Joel.
Please.
Yeah.
All right. It's your turn, Joel.
Hey, are we sure? Are we sure it's my turn? Because you guys have been yelling at me not to read this. Hi, ghost hosts. You can call me Julia. Not my real name. I changed mine and everyone else's for anonymity. But you ladies have been my people for a long time. Why do I sound like Casey Kasem? I want to read this like Casey Kasem now.
Go ahead.
Sure.
I've been a devoted listener from the very beginning, and your mix of humor and chaos has helped me find a way to laugh at the paranormal instead of just fearing it. First off, that's your big first fucking mistake. You should be scared of it every fucking time. Julia, I know that's not your real name. I adore you already, but you should be scared of it, okay? Anyone who says you shouldn't is out of their fucking minds. I point to my 2 co-hosts in this particular case.
prankster.
The fact that they're being quiet means I'm in so much trouble. All right. Listening to you two has actually given me the courage to finally face my own terrifying experience. I've said my prayers, cleansed every corner of my space, loaded myself up on every protection crystal I could find, and I think I'm finally ready to tell you what happened. I fucking love this already. Julia, you have a flair for the writing, and I love it. You need to load up, though, on lead. I'm just... Hold on to your hats, because this is dark, terrifying, and demonic. Oh, fuck yes.
That makes me think of the Morbid podcast, when one of the things they always say is hold on to your butts. I don't know if you're listening to that, Joel, or not, but the one co-host, Ash, always says, hold on to your butts. And she said, hold on to your hat. So, sorry.
That's fine.
Random ADHD memory.
Squirrel. No, I get it. All right. I grew up in a very religious home. My parents were deeply rooted in a Pentecostal evangelical church where Sundays meant speaking in tongues, dancing in the spirit, and casting out demons. Oh, honey.
I was raised the
I
same.
understand. I get it.
Yep.
In that environment, demons weren't just folklore. They were the most terrifying thing that could ever attach itself to you. When I was about 17, way back in the 1900s, fuck you. It's not that long ago. God damn it.
I was not 17 in the 1900s, so I don't get it.
Great. Fuck you. Julia, I'm sure you're lovely. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was going through a terrifying ordeal. My best friend, Kelsey, lived in my neighborhood, and we worked at the same place, so we normally carpooled. But one night, she had the evening off while I didn't. So I found myself driving home, around 10:30 p.m., alone and just vibing with my music and minding my business. I was cruising down the highway. We just all take a moment and remember how awesome that was at 17. Just to drive alone at night with music.
Yeah.
God, this is nostalgia right here.
No, I don't think it was very awesome for Julia.
Nah.
I get that feeling, which is why I'm trying to lessen the blow here.
Yeah, it's about to take a turn.
I was fuck me. Sorry. I feel it's about to get dark, so I should
It is.
put on the voice. Okay. I was cruising down the highway when I glanced into my rearview mirror and instantly froze. Sitting in my back seat was a small child, maybe 5 or 6 years old, dark hair, and I could see the shape of his mouth and nose. But his eyes, fuck me, there were no eyes. Just smooth, empty skin where there should have been. My blood turned to ice. I slammed on the brakes, swerved onto the shoulder, and spun around. The back seat was completely empty. Nobody there. Nothing.
Kelly, I don't know if this is better or worse than Black Eyed Kids, which, you know, is the one thing that actually scares the shit out of me.
This is pretty bad.
Yeah, this is...
No, this is way worse than Black Eyed Kids.
You know what Black Eyed Kids are? I'm impressed.
Absolutely. Just knocking on the door. We can't find our mommy. Can we use your phone?
No.
Don't open the fucking door. Fuck you.
You can open the door, but you don't invite them in.
You don't. No, you don't open the door.
Well, you don't know. You don't necessarily see the black eyes right away.
It doesn't fucking matter. Listen, we are getting off point here. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say this real quick. If there are creepy children asking to come inside to use your phone, fuck no.
Well, no, you don't let them in, but you don't know.
You don't open the
door. You
door.
don't know they're a creepy child until you open the door.
They are a child in the middle of the night alone knocking on your door. They are a creepy child.
Or, as Kelly has now made me scared to death, a child floating by my bedroom window on the 3rd floor, because she put that into my head one time.
Kelly, you shit. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. The back seat was completely empty. Nobody there. Nothing. This was before regular people had cell phones, so I was utterly alone. I couldn't even call someone. After checking the back seat about 100 times, I calmed myself enough to pull back onto the road. As I picked up speed, I found the courage to look into the mirror again. You fucking idiot. Julia, wait for it. He was back. Fuck.
Of course he was.
Just sitting there, silent and still, as if he'd never left. I prayed all the way home. Every breath was a plea for protection. God damn. I didn't tell my parents. They're Pentecostal parents. That's probably your best choice you made. Good job. I figured either I was losing my mind, or if not, then I had a demon in my car. And in our church, a demon in your car meant you invited it. You opened the door. You were to blame. I couldn't face that. Oh, fuck, there's more?
There's a lot more, Joel. It gets
Julia.
so much worse.
It really
Okay,
does.
all right, okay. For a while, everything was normal when I drove. I convinced myself I had imagined it. But about a week and... Okay, I know I said I was going to stay on task, but how do you... I never understood that, when people can do that. And maybe you two can explain this to me. How the fuck does anyone see something like that and be like, I imagined it? I understand the concept of, like, your brain helping protect you
Yes.
from shit
That's
you
exactly
can't
what it
handle.
is.
Absolutely.
But I have never, ever thought to myself, after seeing something utterly fuck-a-doodle-doo, and they thought, I've imagined it. Never once have I ever been able to sell that.
So I think for me, I want to experience the paranormal. So I think my brain convinces myself that I have imagined things to tell myself that it didn't actually happen when I see
Yeah.
it. So like that's why I said earlier in this episode that the thing I want to experience the most is like seeing a full body apparition for more than like a split second. Because from what I have seen, it's always been so quick that then my brain later says like, well, but did you really see that?
See, now that makes sense, but
For me, it's not that it was that I wanted to convince myself that I had imagined something, because I felt like if I hadn't imagined it, that meant I was having like some kind of mental illness, mental break, something psychological that was, I almost said was scarier than the thing.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, it is scarier to think that I might be losing control of my mind over there was just an apparition or something there.
okay. All right. Here we go. I'm sorry. Thank you for your insight. I appreciate that. We're going to get on this one. We're going to make sure it happens. Here goes. For a while, everything was normal when I drove. I convinced myself I had imagined it. But about a week and a half later, he returned. This time in broad daylight. And he wasn't silent. When I saw him again in the mirror, he turned his eyeless face towards me. He started laughing. Not a child's laugh, not something innocent. It was a maniacal, deep, twisted, and evil laugh. From then on, every drive, I was alone in the car. He showed up. Sometimes silent, sometimes laughing, but always there. One day, Kelsey was with me, and I saw him again. I told her to look, but she saw nothing. She heard nothing. We both prayed until we got to her house. Thankfully, Kelsey believed me. As you can imagine, I was terrified to drive anywhere. Kelsey would try to drive me when her parents allowed her, but that wasn't often. So there I was, one day, driving to work around 4 p.m. when I saw him again. Only this time, he moved. Fuck you, Julia. Fuck you.
You can see why we saved this for
Mhm.
you.
I have a personal gratification of how uncomfortable this story is making Joel.
Fuck
I have to admit,
you.
same.
Fuck you. I watched in horror as he slowly slid down the back seat, disappearing from view. Then, what the fuck? What the fuck, Julia? Then, without warning, he popped up from the floorboards beneath the driver's seat. He laughed, reached his arms upward, and started grasping for the gas and brake pedals. I was in rush hour traffic on a busy highway, completely helpless. He never actually pressed anything, but the terror that he might was overwhelming. That became his new trick. Every single time I drove alone, he would appear under my seat, laughing and reaching. What the fuck? I would stomp down, trying to crush his hands, his face, anything, but I never made contact. That's because your spirit energy wasn't strong enough.
You need Katrina's ex-husband.
Tie that shit together. Just turn this into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It all comes together. Sorry, but I never made contact. It escalated. Soon, though, I could feel him physically grabbing at my ankles while I drove. I couldn't take it anymore. I finally told my parents. Understandable.
Yeah.
They were more understanding than I expected. Well, yeah, you've been trying to frog stomp a fucking ghost. Anything's gonna seem understanding that point. Jesus. And they took me straight to the church. My parents, the pastor, and several church members prayed over me again and again. For a little while, it seemed to work. This next part, I haven't read ahead, but I just don't like where this is going.
You shouldn't.
Fuck you. And not in the good way.
Damn it, Jen. I was...
This next part is going to sound unrelated, but you'll need it for what happens next. In our friend group was a guy named Matt. We lost Matt to suicide. I'm not trying to be graphic, but the details matter. Matt shot himself in the head in our neighborhood. We lived near the water, and there was a small boat launch between my house and Kelsey's house. That's where Matt died. To get to her house, I had to drive past that spot every time. Oh, fuck, baby girl.
That's
Oh. Fuck you, Jen.
What?
Fuck you, Jen. I see where this is going. God damn it.
I didn't do anything. Why is it my fault?
About a month after the little boy stopped appearing, I was driving to Kelsey's house one night. As I passed the boat launch, I checked my rearview mirror, and I saw Matt. He was walking behind my car, perfectly in step with it. No matter how fast I went, dragging half of his body, groaning, missing part of his head. I nearly crashed. Fuck you, Jen.
This is not my fault. It's hilarious that he is.
It is hilarious because it is really not my fault.
I just want to repeat that last part there. Missing a part of his head.
Yeah.
I nearly crashed. When I reached her house, I was shaking and crying. We convinced ourselves it had to be someone playing a cruel joke. Sure you did. So we drove back, got out, and searched the boat launch for anyone hiding. There was no one. After that, every time I drove anywhere, I could see and hear Matt following my car. This has turned into a J-horror, okay? This is like one of those god-awful graphic anime horror books right there. Jesus. And to make matters worse, the little boy came back too. Only now he spoke. Fuck you. He whispered the darkest things imaginable. That I should kill myself like Matt did. That no one loved me. That no one would care if I died. That Matt's death was my fault. I hold you responsible for this, Jen.
It is not my fault. I promise you that.
You gave me this. And after months of living, months, I'd invest in a bike. After months of living like this, I finally decided that if this was going to happen no matter what, I'd have to live my life anyway. So I started driving again. Terrified, praying constantly, but driving. Good for you. Good for you. Kelsey and I eventually visited a nearby town with a lot of New Age shops. I bought books, sage, crystals, and talked to many of the shop owners, most of whom identified as witches. They taught me about taking control of my own space, physically and spiritually. This answers my next question. And no, we didn't tell my parents.
Mhm.
Good girl.
Yep, that tracks.
I cleansed myself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Sorry. I cleansed myself, carried crystals, but it kept happening until I realized something important. I was feeding it. My fear, my prayers, my reaction. Those were giving those things power. So I stopped. Cold. I ignored the little boy. I ignored Matt. I drove with the music blasting, singing my heart out, and refused to acknowledge them at all. Slowly, they appeared less and less, and eventually, they disappeared. They only ever came back when I talk about what happened, but I know how to handle it now. I'm not afraid anymore. I walk in peace and light. Julia. Okay, Julia.
What are your thoughts?
Fuck me sideways. First off, okay? Julia, that's horrifying. And I do have a couple questions. Did this happen when you were driving, or did it happen when I didn't catch it. If your friend was driving, did you see that shit, or was it just when you were driving?
Kelly, do you
Wait,
want to tell him?
Wait, let him finish. Let him finish his questions.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Secondly, if it just happened when you were driving, did it happen when you drove in different cars? Like, were you able to drive different cars? And but no, Julia, that's fucking terrifying. You a badass, and I never want to piss you off because that's fucking terrifying.
What did you think about like the best friend that was Kelsey?
You're Kelsey, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're Kelsey, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Saw that coming. Okay. So
I can answer your questions.
She can
Yes,
answer
it
your
was in-
questions.
It was
So
in any car. It was in
it
any
was
car.
in any car. Okay, so getting a new car kind of
Yep. Didn't.
no.
Yep, it was in
Okay,
any
did
car.
you, and you saw nothing?
I saw nothing, heard nothing, but I knew Julia's not, again, it's not her real name, but I will not say her real name because I don't have permission. Julia was not one to be overly dramatic about things. So when she started experiencing this stuff and I would talk to her, her reaction was so incredibly genuine to what was happening that you didn't have a choice but to believe that she was experiencing what she said she was experiencing. Now, was it a demon? I don't know. Was it some kind of a mental thing happening in her? I don't know. But I believed her. Well, at the time, I believed it was demons because I was raised in that same church as her. But now I don't know about that kind of stuff. But I believe to the core of my being that she was 100% genuine, that she believed she experienced what she experienced.
Yeah, 100% that Julia saw some shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this was not like her at all. And
Okay.
So see, it wasn't
She-
my fault, Joel. This was all Kelly's
That's right.
fault.
it's
So
my
take
fault.
it back.
Absolutely not. You gave me the story. You
Actually,
were
it was
all
my
about
idea.
that.
It was my
Yeah,
idea to have you
yeah.
read it.
But she's steering the ship. That's all on her. Baby
Jen,
girl,
I guess
don't
you're
act
the
like
leader of the pod.
Yeah.
Jen. Baby girl, Don't act like
No.
you didn't like hearing me talk a little aggressive towards you.
No.
Okay? Just stop now. Now.
I've left the
There.
room. You guys can carry on.
Anyway, okay, so next, did she tell to anyone else at the church? Was it just at one time? Because if I remember anything about the Pentecostals, that news like that spread real fast around the church.
When she started seeing Matt, also not Matt's real name, which I'll never use that person's real name because it was absolutely tragic.
Yeah.
And we did have to drive past that boat launch every day. I almost found Matt's body, which is a whole nother story. But I decided not to go down where he was that day because he had recently been hanging out with my ex-boyfriend and I didn't want to run into my ex-boyfriend and I didn't know if they were together. So I didn't go down there. And that was the day that he was found there. But it was hours after it had happened. I don't feel any guilt like I could have stopped him because it would have been hours after it had already happened. She did talk to the church again and there was more praying. And eventually so there's a town in Maryland called Ellicott City. And it's a big new age town around here. So when we started going down to those shops and she started talking to people and she kind of opened up a little bit about what she was experiencing. And they were basically telling her, you have to take control over you and your space and what you are giving your energy to, what you are giving your fear to. And as far as the church was concerned, it was what they were doing that was making it go away, because we never ever mentioned that. Because I'll tell you a story. This is how crazy our parents were. She was over my house one day and we were sitting in my bedroom and she used to always make tea at work. So she kept a little pouch of like tea bags in her purse. And she was going through something in her purse. We were sitting in my bedroom and she threw a tea bag out because she was trying to find something. And my mother came in the door and she saw the tea bag laying on the ground. And my mother freaked out that we were reading tea leaves. Now, that's not how you read tea leaves. It's not having a tea bag. But it was like a big deal. Like I got in major trouble because I was dabbling with the occult. It did eventually stop once she stopped giving it any kind of recognition at all. And it was terrifying being in the car with her and seeing her reaction to that thing coming on the floorboards. Seeing her stomp her feet. I was terrified that the demon was going to attach itself to me because I was there with her. But listen, I'm a ride or die bestie, man. So I was not going to abandon her during this time.
You're better than me. You're better than me. Listen, something's coming through the floorboards, grabbing your ankles while you're driving. Hell no, you ain't driving.
If I was driving one time when I was,
I hurt her feelings.
We'll wait. She'll be back. Hello.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
I'm so glad you decided to finally join us, Jen. Here I am maintaining absolute professionalism throughout this entire time, and you're just up and how?
Are you, though?
No.
Okay. So one time when I was driving, she would often sense him in the back, but she would turn my rearview mirror to see him. And then I would fix the mirror. And one time when I was driving, she saw him come up on the floorboards under my feet. And she was very upset, but I couldn't see or feel anything at all.
Yeah. I didn't hit anything. Just.
Did that just happen?
Yeah. The app turned itself on. Fuck you guys. So help me God, if my house ends up haunted because of you two, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
We're not haunting you. It's not our fault.
You knew what you were signing up for.
Oh, now we're victim blaming? Okay.
Any other questions about Julia's experience?
You pretty much answered it. Does she have an idea what it was? Like a personal opinion?
The demon?
Just negative energy. Just negative energies. Like, I don't know that today that Julia believes in demons.
Okay.
Like a demon is in a fallen angel that like is working for Satan, but definitely in negative entities.
Sorry. There's a I just would have a hard time not. Yeah. Okay. God
Demons aren't always as bad as everybody paints them out to be.
True.
They're misunderstood in some situations.
Very true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you across the board on that one. Listen, I adore you in all ways that are socially and in some ways not socially acceptable. I adore both of you. But you couldn't be more fucking wrong. But I love you nonetheless. And I'm not okay, but
so funny story. I told Jen.
Here we go.
I told Jen about this years ago.
When I was still a baby in my paranormal experiences, and
I told her about this. And then Jen had to drive home from my house.
She terrified me. At one point in time, Joel, I was terrified by these types of things. Actually, this story, let's be real. It doesn't matter. I don't care how much experience you have. This is fucking terrifying.
When I think about this too much, it freaks me out. Yeah. Like I will find myself looking in my rearview mirror.
I am still terrified by this story. It is not. No. I'm good. I'll pass.
And the thing is like with Matt, like we were all really close to Matt. So it wasn't just there was this dead guy missing half his head that was like walking behind her car. It was our dear friend who we loved and we were grieving terribly. And she's seeing this image of him with half of his head missing, just walking behind the car.
Nah. Thank you so much for making me read that. Thank you. I didn't want to sleep tonight.
That's what we figured.
I really appreciate you so much right now. Truly. Anyway, thank you all for the last episode of Joel ever being on Not My Ghost, Not My Podcast.
That's not true.
Oh,
that's
you don't know
not
that.
True. You love us too much.
Don't tempt.
Well, that brings us to the end.
Is it tempting to not be on our podcast? Is that tempting?
After that fucking story, yes. Jen over here just laughed her ass off, just being like, yeah, be scared for me, little bitch.
And that brings us to the end of this month's Paranormal Postcards. Another episode full of hauntings, mysteries, and Joel quietly questioning his life choices.
At the sheer level of shenanigans.
Want to add to his stress levels? Send us your paranormal stories at notmyghostpodcast@gmail.com.
Want to add to his stress levels?
I wrote that line, by the way. Thanks.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Thank you for wandering with us through the weird, the haunted, and whatever made Joel go, what the fuck are you still doing there? As you head back into the real world, keep this in mind.
If it is your ghost,
it is your problem.
Until next time,
stay spooky
and stay skeptical.